So week one is almost done. It's Thursday evening. Things are going pretty well. Beginning Spanish is as easy as you would expect. You know, most people take that in high school and college. DiffyQ is going to be a lot, but I think it'll be manageable. I did finally get my textbook. Was that the day before yesterday? So Tuesday. And I really like it. It's a good textbook, and I considered buying out my rental, but it's really expensive. I think that's probably because I have the latest edition of that book, but I might go back an edition or two and see if it's considerably cheaper, because there's really not going to be much difference. I mean, DiffyQ was discovered like several hundred years ago. I don't think it's changed much. I might try and find a little bit more affordable option for that, for buying, for my personal reference set. And I'm finding that, well, I've felt this way in the past, but especially now, I really like summer, kind of the mini-mesters, as long as I don't have too many classes. I find that I like longer classes more than I do shorter ones. I feel like I have more time to chew on it in class. Because I feel like in a normal 50-minute class, by the time I'm getting in the groove and like in the zone and really concentrating on what I'm doing, class is over and it's time to go to another class and try and start that process all over again. So I really like 2.5 hours is a lot to be spending doing one thing in class, but it suits me personally. Speaking of that, I realized just how fast my professor last semester worked. So last semester, like I've said several times, goes for both my linear algebra and Calc 3 class that I took, same professor. It took about 3 to 4 pages of notes per class meeting, and those were 50 minutes long. This semester, I'm still taking 3 to 4 pages of notes, but that's over the course of 2.5 hours. So that's wildly faster. Last semester was. This is much slower pace, despite the fact that it's a mini-mester in summer. So I don't know what gives, but I'm really thankful for it. And I'm still writing down everything that's on the board. So it's not like I'm writing a larger or smaller percentage of what's being given to me. I'm still writing things down verbatim. It's just a much slower pace, and I'm thanking the math gods for it, because it's just a godsend for me. So that's good. I'm happy about it. I got registered for my class for summer B, which is Intro to Abstract Math. So I would assume, I didn't read the description, I got to take it anyhow, so whatever. I imagine that's going to be like getting my toes wet and proving things. That's obviously a large part of abstract math and upper level classes. And I also got most of the following semester, so that's fall of 18, registered for, except for one class. I can't remember which one was it. So I'm registered for my writing intensive class, just a gen ed, vector calculus, Spanish 2, and I'm waiting to get into intro to partial differential equations. And I can't register for it yet because the prereq is a class I took last semester that still hasn't hit my transcript. So I have to call them about that again tomorrow, because I called them Monday and they were like, wait till the end of the week. And I'm like, I don't have that kind of time. And so while I was already at it, I tried to figure out, the following semesters after that, just obviously real tentatively, because I don't know what availability is going to be like, or I might change my mind and how I want to load things, whether I want to do the heavy stuff now and save the easy stuff for my last semester or two, or if I want to intersperse the two. I haven't really ironed that out yet. Right now I'm obviously taking Spanish 1, DiffyQ, differential equations, and summer B I got Intro to Abstract Math. For fall I have my writing intensive class about coastal wetlands, vector calculus, Spanish 2, Intro to PDEs, and then after that I have symbolic computation, optimization, abstract algebra, and history of photography, which is obviously very math heavy. But I'm getting at the point in my degree where I'm done with gen eds and it's nothing but math, or major related courses, which in my case is obviously math. And then beyond that I have intro to geology, because I'm pretty sure I still have to take another science sequence, even though I took physics, which still hasn't hit my transcript, so we'll see, maybe that'll change. Programming, I have to take a programming class, and it's like the really old program languages too. Like I think I have to choose between C++ and Fortran. Maybe not Fortran. Fortran's super old, but one of the older ones. It's, as far as I know, not used and not nearly as common as like Python or R or Perl or MATLAB, but whatever. My neighbor is yelling in his yard. It's very strange. welcome to Tampa. And then I also have another just random gen ed humanities, which is globalization and technology. And then for the one after that, that was summer of 19, so fall of 19, I have combinatorics and intro to graph theory, both of which I'm extremely excited about. That's obviously a long time coming, so whatever. And I got to talking with a guy in my Spanish class who is also a Marine vet, but he's probably 5 or 6 years older than me. No, he's like 8 years older than me. And he turned out to be really cool, and then we got to talking, and we basically became fast friends, and he's like, you want to go grab a beer after class? And I was like, fuck yes. So we did that, and we ended up talking for like, I don't know, 3 hours, 3.5 hours. It's my best friend already. And that was one of my goals. Do more math, working on it, get more friends, working on it. So, cool. Anyhow, I think dinner's ready. The wife is yelling at me, so thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.